Olympic champion Marion Jones, winner of 5 medals in Sydney last fall, on the track, getting set for her race today. She'll concentrate on the 200 meters here in Palo Alto. Even by the standards of the world's fastest female, this has been an emotionally charged week. On Tuesday, Marion Jones announced the breakup of her 3-year marriage to former shot putter C.J. Hunter. Despite the impending divorce, Jones remains finally focused on her job at hand.
Even prior to my relationship with CJ, I was an athlete at the highest level, have a love for sport, in both in basketball and in track. And just because of these latest developments, I don't think that's going to affect how I feel, my passion for the sport in the least. You know, sure, things have been, as you can expect, quite hectic this past week, and probably will be for the next couple of weeks. But, you know, I've really been blessed that I have a group of people around me who support my every decision and know that, you know, even through the toughest times, you know, I've proved, I think, in the past that even in the face of, you know, problems, distress, that I cope well under pressure. And I'm going to be relying on that, I think, over the next couple of months to you know, so Marion does what she has to do, and that's to run fast and enjoy life and, you know, just have a good season.
Well, coping well under pressure notwithstanding, she has had a lot to shoulder over the last couple of years. Just the build-up to the Olympics, the actual Olympic competition, and trying to keep a marriage together with a world-class athlete has to be tough, Carol.
Well, that's absolutely true, but you also have to say, when you're in a tough situation, you have to go to what's comfortable. And for the past 4 years or so, it's been training every single day for Marion Jones. So for her to get out there, that keeps things normal.
Marion Jones, the 200-meter race, next. Packed house in this splendid setting on Stanford University campus. And we are ready for the feature event of the day, the women's 200-meter race presented by Verizon. Latasha Jenkins, the fastest time in the world this year at 22:46, was a late scratch. She was expected to run here and compete against Marion Jones. She's out.
And interestingly enough, there was a lane change. Marion was originally in 5 with Latasha Jenkins in 4. They switched that, and now Marion has an open lane next to her. She's done it all. Twice the world champion in the 100 meters. She won 5 medals last summer, but she's never won a 200-meter world championship.
And this woman did win the 200-meter world championship in 1999. And the good news for her, she has a bye into the world championships in Edmonton because she has not been running well this year. She was injured last year at the Olympic Games and needs that extra time to prepare for Edmonton.
Here's the field for the women's 200 meters. On the inside, Tania Woods from the Bay Area, Falilat Ogunkoya from Nigeria, Juliet Campbell, Jamaica, then Marion Jones. Lane 5 is open. Inger Miller in 6, LaKeisha Backus in lane 7, and on the outside, Liliana Allen.
And although Marion has not lost a 200-meter race that she has finished in about 6 years, she hasn't looked that sharp, to be quite honest with you. And as much as she said she's ready, she's yet to really put up a fast time under legal conditions.
Marion Jones running in lane 4. And in command right now, running smoothly. Here comes Marion Jones, center of the track. And Marion Jones will ease across the tape. No problem.
I have to tell you, watching her run that 200, it looks like she's running a 400 meters, the pace at which she's running. It's as though she hasn't really done any really quick sprint type of work. She may be very strong, she may have great background, and she may be great in the weight room, but she is not sharp and she is not fine-tuned sprint-wise. That may be by design, because she may be expecting a long competitive season, including the World Championships, Carol.
Definitely, and the thing is that, like you said, she looks like she is not turning them over. And the thing is sometimes in the beginning of the season, when you are doing your heavy lifting and things like that, you have not gotten out on the track and really put your feet down and really pushed it. Right there, Marion Jones is straining, and in the past, when she's run times in the 21-second range, she was very, very comfortable. Right here, she looks comfortable, but she's not running very fast, and it's probably pretty easy to be comfortable. I'm sure she'll be a lot sharper in 2 weeks in Eugene.
Final results, women's 200 meter, Jones in a time of 22.7. Juliet Campbell running in lane 3, finished second. And a young lady from the Bay Area, Tania Woods of the USA, third. Inger Miller finished fourth. And Armin Katayan is with Marion Jones.
Marion, you said you came in here in the best shape of your life. You wanted to run in the 21s. You didn't get that mark. How do you feel about this?
I still feel good. You know, we had a bit of a wind today, but overall I feel good. I feel like I'm ready to run fast at nationals, and that's what counts.
You got a busy weekend. You're going to be crossing over into my line of work pretty soon. What are your thoughts about that?
Extremely excited, a little bit nervous, but I think it's a wonderful opportunity for me, so I'm going to do my best.
Well, it's a wonderful opportunity for people to see you run here. Congratulations. Vern.
Marion got a chance to catch her breath and kind enough to come up to our perch and join us. First chance to run before this crowd. Really a splendid setting here, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. This is my first opportunity running in Northern California. A lot of people are surprised by that, being a California native, but this is my first time here, and I was not disappointed, and I don't think I disappointed the crowd either.
Marion, we noticed during that 200 meters, you looked to be not really turning it over in the turn. You looked very strong, but the turnover wasn't there. The fine-tuning, the speed work seems to not quite be there yet.
Yeah, it's not, and to be truthful with you, I think Trevor and I are overall quite happy with the way things are going. Technically, I'm sound, I'm fit, and it's just going to take a couple more weeks, and I'll be prepared by nationals.
And of course, Marion, you mentioned earlier in the week that you're not going to be long jumping this year. Tell us a little bit about that decision.
Well, I think Trevor and I sat down a couple weeks ago and really decided that we wanted to concentrate on the sprints. It's been a lot of years since I've just done that, and I think if I can do that, I can drop some times. Earlier in the season, as many people might know, a long jump competitor of mine in Dawn Burrell hurt her knee pretty seriously, and that was a bit of a surprise for all of us, and I don't know if in the back of our mind we kind of cringed at that thought and decided that we need to just concentrate on the sprints.